In today's video, I have a lot of ideas that are great for gifts for kids, and these are the ones they're going to want to play with, and you're probably going to want to play with them too. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, and we have another holiday gift guide and a giveaway. The giveaway is sponsored by Skillmatics for this video, and I'm really excited to show you what they have in store. Lots of fun holiday themed things. If you didn't know, we've been doing holiday gift guides here on the Purple Alphabet, where in every video there is a gift guide filled with ideas to give your kids plus a giveaway. So if you haven't watched any of those past videos, make sure to watch them next because there's some really fun things up for grabs. So let's talk about what we have from Skillmatics, and then I'll tell you about the giveaway details. Shake It. So this one is a good one. It's for ages 4 to 9, and this one is perfect for Christmas. Shake It. You guys, this one is so cute. I can't wait to show you this. It's a brand new one from Skillmatics, and it's a crafty one, but it's a fun crafty one. They're recommending it for ages 4 to 9, but this is one that you're going to like to do with your kids. They already give you like a little preview sample of the Shake It's inside, but this is an ornament making kit. So you're going to get 8 foam ornaments. There's some really cute ones in here. Santa Claus, snowflakes, star, ornaments. One of my favorites, the gingerbread, another ornament, a bell, which I've already done for you, and a stocking. Oops, throwing things around here. Then you're going to get the windows. These match each one. So you're going to use these after you're done decorating to put it onto your ornament, but I'll show you that in just a second. And then comes the fun part, all the glittery mix-ins. And they've given you quite the selection because they want you to have everything you need. And then you'll also get, pull out some more glitter here, you'll get the string to make your ornaments. This is the easiest craft, but the most fun at the same time. It's so cute when you're done. So all you're gonna need to do is pick out an ornament you wanna do. I'm having a hard time because I can't decide. I love them all that much. Let's do the snowflake. Okay, let's do the snowflake. And this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. It just kind of shakes around all the glitter in there, and then you can hang it up. It's double-sided too, so it looks cute on the tree. So here's your snowflake ornament. This is where you're going to put in your fill-in, so it's kind of raised so that you have a little spot to put all of your things in. And then you get to choose a sequence that you want to fill it up with. You can do one, you can do multiple, it doesn't matter. So for this one, let's go ahead and put some of the blue and white snowflakes in here. I just feel like it would make sense, right? And all you need to do is just shake a few in there. Now, if I know any kid, I would imagine that the idea for them is to put the whole entire bag in there. You do you is what I say. If you want to let your kid do it all, then let them do it all. I actually think I did quite a bit. So I'm going to put them in the little spots here in the corners. Then I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer with this one just to make it extra fancy. I like a sparkle, so we need to add a little bit of sparkle in my opinion. And then once you have it all in there, the foam has this white backing, and you just peel this away. And then you take your window and you just put it on top. Push down, and then you just add on the string for the ornament. They pre-cut the hole for you and everything, so they make it super, super easy. I just like to do a little knot here at the top. And there you have it. It's our shaker snowflake ornament. Isn't that the most adorable thing? So you have all these little ornaments you can make. You could decorate a full mini tree with these. I just think they're so adorable and fun. If you have someone in your life that's working on all those fine motor skills and they're learning how to use scissors, Snip Snip is a good one, especially because it's holiday themed. They recommend this one for ages 3 to 7. Snip Snip is not a new one for us in the Purple Alphabet. You already know I like this one, but this one is the holiday edition, so it's extra special, but you can also use it for other things too. It comes with 2 safety scissors. These will only cut paper, and they have a scissor assist on them that helps bounce back up the scissors when you clasp them down. So this is really helpful, especially for a child who's learning how to open and close their scissors and might not have that fine motor skill ready yet. This is going to help them to do that. And if they don't need it, all they have to do is push that little piece back and you've got scissors as normal. They give you 2 pairs, which is amazing, especially if we have a couple kids or if you need one to demonstrate with your child. So helpful. We get a glue stick too because this is a craft activity and you're going to need it. And they have so many activities in this leveled activity pad. So look at this. I'll just flip through real quickly. Look at all that. So much. I've already done a few of them. So what's cool about this is it's working on scissor skills, and your kids aren't even going to know it because they're going to be thinking they're making some really cute Christmas crafts, and it's leveled. So level 1, we'll walk through the first exercises of just straight lines. So if you look at this sheet, we're making a craft of like a little quilt here, and it's got the lines on here and numbers to guide. So you know where to cut and where to start, and you just work on snipping. So I already kind of snipped this one just as a demonstration, and then you can cut out, the little pieces as snipping. And I'll have lines. This is cutting and pasting, so you cut out all these pieces down here at the bottom, and then you can glue them onto here to complete the picture. Here is a little Christmas scene that you would cut out and stand up, a little Santa beard you get to cut. And then as you go through the book, it's going to move to curved and zigzag lines. So here's some curved lines in this activity, and then you'll go to zigzags. And so it's progressing the difficulty level of using scissors. By the time you get to the very end, you're going to be working on shapes, which is ultimately the last scissor skill that you'll need. And you're all doing this while you're making some cute little holiday crafts. Oh, I love a gingerbread man so much. Here's another one I did where I cut out the pieces and then I glued them on here to make these little faces on all of our little pictures. This is another one. It's supposed to stand up. Just got flattened in the box where I cut out all of these and then glued them onto here for a little scene. Look, there's even pictures on the back. I do want to say that Snip Snip also comes in a non-Christmas version. So if Christmas is not what you want, which I don't know why, because it's so cute. If Christmas is not what you want, they have other versions available. So you can find one that works, or if you need to like replenish and restock because you love doing these so much, then that's another option too. I think this has to be a Purple Alphabet favorite. This is the foil fun, but the holiday ornament edition. We've tried a lot of these before in the past, and this one is definitely good. Another holiday one and another favorite. There's so many good favorites at Skillmatic. This is the holiday foil fun, and you're making Christmas ornaments in this one too. So if you're familiar with a regular foil fun, then you know it's the biggest hit ever, and it's so much fun to do even as an adult. So what you're gonna get is a whole bunch of foam ornament pieces. And when I say a whole bunch, I mean a whole bunch. Each one of these is going to make an ornament. I'm gonna flip through so you can kind of get an idea of all the different designs they have. And so you can pick whichever one you want to work on. And I'm just noticing that they're front and back. That is so cool because the other ones aren't, because you have mats that you put them on. So this is cool because you can do the front and the back of the ornament. And then what you do is you just pick one. I'm going to pick this bow over here just because it just looks Santa hat. Let's do Santa hat. It's nice and big. You just punch it out from the foam. This is so thick. And then you have all of the foil packs, and they go extra crazy with the sparkle on this one. There are so many colors. So these are the foils that you will use to decorate your ornament. And they wanted to make sure you had a lot to go from here. So you'll have plenty to choose from. And this is the fun part because you get to design what you want. So easy. Oh, and then real quick, they do have the strings for your ornaments, and they even include some googly eyes if you need it for some of the ones that have eyes. So all you need to do is peel off a layer that you want to decorate. So I'm going to peel off this middle part here, the bottom of my hat. I'm also going to peel off this little pom-pom at the top. And now you've exposed a really sticky surface, and this is where you're going to put your foil. I'm going to choose the silver one right here, and all you do is push it on, not even hard, just kind of press it on, and you peel it away, and that's it. Ha-ha! I'll do the one up here. And if you do see some that miss because you didn't push hard enough, you can always go back and just add it. No big deal. And then you can do the next part that you want to decorate. I'll do the middle part. Of course, that's got to be red. Here is our red foil under here. I'm going to add the red. Press it down. I'm telling you, this is so fun and easy. Make sure I get it good this time. And peel away. I'm at a bad angle for this. There we go. Love it, right? You can even do the outline. So let's peel off this part. I don't know what I should do the outline in. I'm gonna do it in gold. Let's do it in gold. And we can do the gold. I'm gonna do kind of half and half. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then we have our little Santa hat. So cute. And then you can do the back to match it. And then when you're done, you just make it an ornament and put it on your tree. So many different possibilities. This is like an activity you bring out on Thanksgiving and you just go at it with your family because it's so much fun. Put it all on the table and go. And the mess is so minimal. Like, this is the mess. That's it. Lots of fun. And once again, with this one, if you don't like the Christmas version, or if it's just not your thing, they also have this in so many other variations. I've tried almost all of them. There's magnets, there's greeting cards, there's all kinds of fun things that you can make. So if Christmas isn't your thing, also check out the other ones that they have too. You cannot go wrong with Aqua Puffs, you guys. This one is so fun. It's for ages 4 to 10, and it's like magic. Your kids are gonna love it. Aqua Puffs has been a favorite, and I feel like I keep saying that in this whole entire video, but it's true. I'm recommending this for 4 to 10, but this is like adult level fun. I have a couple that I've already done to show you as examples. This is what they turn out to look like when you're done. They are little keychains that you can make, and they're so cute. So you do get a whole bunch to choose from. Let me go through those. Obviously, you have the hippo and the turtle over here, and here are the other designs. Now, they're not always this puffy. See how they're kind of thick? They come flat like this first. So we got the horse. There's all kinds of llamas, animals. This one is the Animal Friends pack. I'm hoping they're going to be coming out with more of them. So you get quite a few that you can choose from and design. So you're going to be the one to color them, kind of like the butterfly. You get the string if you want to use it that way, but you also get all of the different keychains that are coming out of the bag here. You get the keychains to put it on your backpack or your luggage when you're traveling. You get 2 of the water pens. So this works really well if you have multiple children. You put water in here and there's a brush, just like a paintbrush. And then you get the special markers you need to decorate them. So this works so easy. So you pick one to color. What am I feeling today? Are we feeling the rabbit? The rabbit's kind of calling my name. So you pick one to color and you're going to color it in using the markers they provided so that you're not watching me color this for a really long time. I'll just speed it up really quick. And that way you can see the end result a little bit better and quicker. For sake of time, I left my bunny a white bunny. I was considering making it a purple bunny, but I held back. But this is what it's going to look like after you color it. And like I said, you can color that any way you want. The next step is to add on the water using your little water brush. And it's going to puff up. I'm going to try and get a close up for you so you can kind of see it go live in action. So essentially it's just a sponge, you guys. Like, I'm not going to hold back any big secret here for you, but it is a sponge. Got to get my brush working here so I can get the water down in there. I'm using the wrong pen. Here's the one that I filled up before I did the video. Okay, here we go again. There was no water in that last one. All right, here we go. And the water is going to just puff it up as you work along because it's just a sponge and it's expanding as it would. Looks like my color is bleeding because I didn't let it dry completely. So let yours dry. You're coloring dry and you can kind of see how it's puffing up that one side versus this other one. Yeah, definitely my color's running. Let your marker dry a little bit if you're going to use white. And then you just put the water on. You can drip it on. You can brush it on and it's going to puff. That's so fun. It's going to puff up. And I know how this works. I know it's a sponge, but kids are going to be like so jazzed about it. And you can do just certain areas if you want to, or you can do the whole entire thing, which is what I like. I just like the way it looks and just cover it all so that it's all completely puffed up. It's so cute. I can see the water coming along the sides too. Sometimes giving on the sides helps. And then when it dries, you can add on your keychain and you have a little keychain like the other ones I showed you, just like these here. And they do dry and they stay that way. So you'll have a little fun, puffed up keychain. Now it's time for a little game. This one's recommended for ages 8 all the way up to adult. It's called First to 5. First to 5 is a new one for me, believe it or not. They recommend this one for ages starting at 8 all the way to adult, 2 to 8 players. This one is just a really fun kind of category game, and there's a big twist to it too. So we got our instructions. Here is our pad of paper to use with gameplay. We've got category cards. So we got on here like negative adjectives, words associated with weddings, things that are smaller than your fist. There's a lot. Dairy product, things you wear in the winter, celebrities. So a lot of cards, right? So those are our category cards. So here are our letter cards. And then they give you some pens to use too. So this is a game of points. I'm going to put all of my category cards in here. We're going to put all of our letter cards in the center for everybody to see. Each player is going to get their own pad of paper and a pen so that they can record their answers. So what you do is you're going to turn over 4 letter cards. And I'm going to go in the center of the table. So we've got A. I didn't shuffle these. Let's pretend I shuffled them. D. And then we're going to place the wild card right here. We're going to draw 1 category card, which were also not shuffled. And we read it out loud. This is compound words. And then everybody must write 5 words that belong to the category on the card. So you can either write 5 words that begin with any of the 4 letters in the center. You can use the letters multiple times. But if a person wants to choose the wild card, which is this one right here, they can choose any letter that they want as long as it's not here, and all of their 5 answers on their answer sheet have to be with that letter. So they could pick F if they wanted to, but every answer needs to have F as the start. First person to do all 5 on their pad of paper over here says stop, and then we take turns reading the answers and giving the score. The more points, the more you're gonna win. Next round, you switch out all these letter cards and you switch out the category, and you'll just continue as long as you want. To get your points, there are points on the bottom of the card, so that represents how many points you're gonna get for your word on your list of 5. The 15, if you do all 5 words with that letter that's not here, you'll get 15 points. So there's some strategy to it too. Great game to play together as a family. I love all the categories. I think it's really flexible. And now for those giveaway details. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to the Purple Alphabet YouTube channel. I would love to have you here. Plus, you need to know about the other giveaways that are coming. Then leave me a comment down below. Tell me which one that I've showed you today is your absolute favorite. I need to know this. Then head over to the giveaway link to officially enter to win. This one's a big one, you guys. We are giving a shopping credit to Skillmatic, so you can pick out whatever you want. You must be 18 years of age or older and have a US postal address. I'm going to be announcing the winners right after Thanksgiving, so make sure you watch to see if you won, because you'll have 72 hours to claim your prize. And of course, you guys, check out all those other gift guide videos. There's a lot of ideas to be had and things that are being given away. You guys click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.